Hi, I'm Yepez, and this is your BMB coronavirus report for Thursday, April 9th. And today is the 19th day of school that we've missed since we began following the stay-at-home order. Today is also the first day of Passover. All over Long Island, last night, Jewish families gathered for the first night of Passover. Normally a gathering of friends and family, so BMB would like to wish a happy Passover to all who are celebrating. Yesterday was a bittersweet day in Albany as Governor Cuomo announced that what we are doing with social distancing as a state is working with hospitalizations down and flattening of the curve. Unfortunately, Governor Cuomo also announced that yesterday was the deadliest day to date as over 700 New Yorkers lost their lives due to coronavirus. Closer to home, Nassau County Executive Laura Curran was able to share that for the third day in a row, the number of people discharged from Nassau Hospital was larger than the number of new people admitted to the hospital. So evidence all around is that we are bending the curve. Now let's check in with our BMB reporters around the district to see how coronavirus is impacting their neighborhoods.
Good morning. My thoughts on the cancellation of regions, it's not that big of a deal for me because I was only going to take one, but for the younger kids, I feel like that's a big deal because that's all they were really looking forward to, taking those regions, and now they don't have to take anything. So it's kind of like a breath of fresh air for them. And shutting down till April, I didn't think this was a big surprise. I personally don't think we're going to go back to school with everything that's happening. So it wasn't really that big of a surprise for me. The holidays, I think it's just going to be the same. We're going to stay in, eat a lot of food. And it's going to be different than other years is because we usually go to my grandma's house. For Easter, we have like a whole big baseball game and stuff like that. And since we're not going to be able to do that this year, it kind of sucks. But from BMB, I'm Brandon Hislop.
Hi, it's Billy Kender, and I'm just going to talk about how me and my friends are just really excited that the governor and New York are canceling the regions because a lot of the classes are regions-based, and we learn all year to take the big regions at the end of the year, and if we pass, we can enjoy our summer, and it's just a big relief, and it's something to look forward to because you study and then you know the year's going to be over, but now we know there's just nothing to prepare for. We're just preparing for a final test, finishing the unit, finishing school, so that's always good that we don't have to stress out now, and we're over with that. Me and my friends are also pretty mad that the shutdown got extended because we all miss seeing each other every day, miss having fun in school, seeing all of our friends, playing the sports that we love together, and it just sucks that we all have to sit home and talk through FaceTime or even on video games because we miss hanging out and seeing each other. So me and my family, we plan on spending it together. We try to spend it with our families, have as much time as family time, talk to each other, catch up what's going on in our lives. But now it's just my family that we see each other every day. We're getting sick of each other a little bit, but now we're gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is, and just play it out as it goes. From BMB, I'm Billy Kender.
I'm Galfano with your COVID-19 update on Powell Avenue. Another week has gone, and the cancellation of various events like the regions have occurred. To be honest, I'm not sure how to feel about this due to the uncertainty of the future of our testing system this year. We either have to be receiving harder tests or no finals at all, which could heavily play a toll on our averages. Governor Cuomo canceled most activities for yet another month, and I think this was a smart decision since a good amount of people aren't listening to the social distancing and are going out with their friends and family in large numbers. People are still continuing to spread the virus. Even if you're not infected, please refrain from going outside as much as possible for your own sake and your family's sake. When it comes to holidays, I'm not quite sure where we're going to celebrate it this year, but luckily we don't have to deal with it during the fall or winter, so we don't have to deal with this during Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. That's your coronavirus update from Powell Avenue. For BMB, I'm Michael Galfano.
Thanks, guys. Let's check in with Kristina Trupo for another episode of Quarantine Qooking. I can't wait to see what she's making today.
What is up, guys? So today I'm back with another quarantine cooking, but I'm by myself today, and I'm gonna be teaching you like a breakfast food. It could be like a snack for lunch, or like, but it's like mainly breakfast. But yeah, today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make avocado toast. And it's like pretty self-explanatory, like not a lot of people know about it, and it's like healthy, and it's also like really good. So yeah. One, obviously, you're gonna need bread, like a slice of bread. Any bread that you like, it could be any type. Then you need an avocado. I like to use salt and pepper, so if you got salt and pepper, you also need that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the bread in, if you have a toaster, you just throw it in a toaster. I have a toaster oven though, so I'm just gonna pop it in the toaster oven until it gets like, I don't want it to be like completely like crisp and stuff, but just a little crispy towards the outsides, you know, just a nice toast. Now that I have the toast in the toaster oven, you're gonna chop the avocado in half. I usually only use half an avocado, but if you're making 2 slices or you're making it for someone else, I'm not making this for anybody else, so this is just for me. Okay. I'm just gonna rip it in half, and then I'll put that in a Ziploc bag and put it back in my fridge. And then, so once you cut it, I just use like a butter knife. And then I like to use a spoon to scoop it out because I just feel like that's easiest. So I'm just gonna, I don't have a camera today. Just shoot off me. Okay, and I'm scooping that into, so basically next, like if I was making guacamole like with my family, I would use like, ooh, there's a whisk. I would use like this to smush the avocado. So again, if you're making this for like more than one person and you have like multiple avocados, I recommend getting like, you know, like a smusher. I don't know what it's called. You just mush the avocado together. But I just use, since it's one avocado, I'm getting a fork and I'll show you. I'm just pushing down the avocado, making it, mashing it up. I'll try. Okay, so now that I mushed up all of the avocado, really got it so it looks like, I'm gonna add the salt and pepper. Now you could add like lime juice to this. You can cut up like another vegetable or like something else that you enjoy and like put it in the avocado and mix it in. But I just like it with salt and pepper. I don't put an exact amount in. I just put in like whatever's comfortable for me. I don't like my things too salty, but I also like a little bit of salt. You don't even have to put salt and pepper in. You can just leave it at this, but again, I like putting salt and pepper in. So I'm just gonna that, mix, and then do just a little bit of salt. Okay, perfect. Just want to really mix it, and like now that like you're mixing the salt and pepper in, like it gets even like more like a spread. So now we just gotta go check on the toast. Well, I left the bread in for way too long, and yeah, this is what happened. So I'm just gonna put another bread in, and we're gonna act like this didn't happen. That is awful. Okay, definitely should use an oven mitt for this step, but I'm just using my sweatshirt. Okay, and I grab the bread as, oh, perfect. Wow, how good. Just took the bread out of the toaster oven, and oh my gosh, it came out perfect. It's toasted the perfect amount. So now I'm gonna grab my bowl of avocado, my bread. Just gonna grab my butter knife and just gonna spread it on there. Ooh, I hate that noise that that's making. Oh my god. Again, grab it and just spreading it on bread. Voila. So now we're gonna go in and try it. Oh my god. Again, so freaking good. Holy. I toasted the bread so good the second time. Wow. I'm gonna end up eating the whole thing on camera. Wow, this is so good. Holy. It usually doesn't come out this good, but I make it. I put the perfect amount of salt and pepper. Go me. Go me. Alright, so I highly recommend that you make avocado toast because it is so bomb. And just to eat avocados, because avocados are so underrated. They're so good. And like, I feel like not a lot of people eat them. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gave you an idea on what you can make for breakfast and just as a snack. And I hope you're staying safe during the quarantine. I'm sending out my best to everyone. And yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Kristina. That looks delicious. I'm definitely going to get some avocados as soon as the stay-at-home order is over. So that will do it for another episode of the BMB Daily Report. Be sure to subscribe to BMB to get the latest on all that's going on around the district. To the members of our community and our families who are struggling today, know that you're not alone. For BMB, I'm Yepez.